Information Minister says the committee has been constituted to ascertain the causes of fire at Press Information Department in Islamabad. Pakistan has rejected as baseless and unfounded Afghan authorities' allegations regarding Kandahar attacks. First T20 of three-match series between Pakistan and Australia is being played at Abu Dhabi tonight. And now the news in detail. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has urged the United Nations to play its due role in resolving the decades-old Kashmir dispute as per its own resolutions and wishes of the Kashmiri people. He was addressing a function at the Foreign Office in Islamabad today in connection with the United Nations Day, which is being observed today. The Foreign Minister asked the world body to send a commission of inquiry to probe human rights abuses in occupied Kashmir by the Indian forces as documented in the UN Human Rights Commission's report. He said on its part, Pakistan is ready to partner any global efforts to promote peace and stability in the region and the world at large. The 71st founding day of Azad Jammu and Kashmir is being celebrated with national zeal today with a pledge to continue struggle for the liberation of Indian-occupied Kashmir. Addressing the main flag-hoisting ceremony at Muzaffarabad, President AJK Sardar Masood Khan and Prime Minister Raja Farooq Haider Khan vowed to continue Kashmir freedom struggle till accomplishment of resolution passed on July 19, 1947 in Srinagar. The resolution adopted by the Kashmiri leadership had demanded accession of Jammu and Kashmir state to Pakistan under partition plan. Both the leaders strongly condemned recent martyrdoms of Kashmiri youth and said Indian occupation forces are openly committing war crimes by killing youth Kashmiris. In a message on founding day of Azad Kashmir, Minister for Kashmir Affairs Ali Amin Khan Gantapur said Pakistan will continue to extend all-out support for the right to self-determination of the people of Kashmir. He said the government is pursuing a proactive policy for the resolution of this lingering dispute. The minister urged the international community to play its role to help Kashmiris get their right to self-determination. Addressing a seminar in connection with founding day of Azad Kashmir in Islamabad today, Minister for Human Rights Dr. Shireen Mazari has said that Pakistan needs to aggressively put forward concrete proposals for the resolution of the Kashmir dispute on the basis of the UN resolutions. She suggested that Pakistan should propose a solution of the Kashmir problem resembling the Irish Peace Accord, referring to the independence of East Timor independence based on the concept of self-determination. The minister said Pakistan should press the Kashmir case on these lines. She said Pakistan should ask the United Nations to document all the Kashmiris in Indian-occupied Kashmir and also of the Kashmiri diaspora across the world who qualify to vote in the referendum. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops sent a fresh act of state terrorism murdered 2 youth, including a PhD scholar in Srinagar today. Indian troops killed the youth identified as PhD scholar Dr. Sabzar Ahmed Sufi and Asif Ahmed Kojri during a cordon search operation in Nogwan area of Srinagar. The operation was going on till last reports came in. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has stressed for early implementation of the decisions taken regarding preferential trade agreement, visa relaxation and customs among D8 countries. He expressed these views while talking to Secretary General of D8, Dawko Jafar Koshari, who called on him in Islamabad today. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said promoting trade relations among the D8 member countries is need of the hour. President Arif Alvi, in his message on the World Polio Day today, said the day is a reminder to our shared commitment to continue making efforts towards eliminating the menace of this crippling disease. He said Pakistan, unfortunately, is one of the few countries where the polio virus continues to threaten the future of our children. Polio eradication is the highest priority of the government of Pakistan, and the incumbent government is making all possible efforts to eliminate this disease. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the government is fully committed to eradicating polio from the country. In his message, the Prime Minister said, "We will achieve a safer, healthier and polio-free Pakistan with the cooperation of our people." This is Radio Pakistan. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain says the committee has been set up to ascertain the causes of fire at Press Information Department in Islamabad. Talking to media in Islamabad this afternoon, he said the committee will be headed by Secretary Information Shafqat Jalil and will explore the incident from various angles. He said no harm or material loss occurred in the incident and the record and archives of PID are completely safe as fire could not reach those areas. Pakistan has rejected baseless and unfounded allegations regarding the latest Kandahar attacks. In a statement in Islamabad today, Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal said that no hard evidence or intelligence information has been shared to date with Pakistan to substantiate such claims. He said in the presence of Afghan-Pakistan Action Plan for Peace and Stability, it would have been more appropriate to invoke the relevant arrangement instead of resorting to media blame game, which is contrary to the 7 principles of cooperation agreed between the two sides. Pakistan says the flagship China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project is an exceptional example of South-South cooperation that is aimed at achieving shared economic and development goals. Addressing the United Nations General Assembly's Second Committee on Economic and Financial Matters, Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Dr. Maliha Lodi, emphasized that collaboration among developing countries is vital to bolster their productive capacities. Saudi Arabia says it will not penalize foreign banks that boycotted the investment conference in Riyadh. Speaking in a television interview, Saudi Arabian Authority Governor Ahmed Al-Khalifi said today that institutions that pulled out of the Saudi conference will still be able to apply for and obtain banking licenses to operate in the kingdom. More than a dozen foreign banks have licenses to operate branches in Saudi Arabia. In Syria, Turkey and the United States will begin joint patrols in northern Syrian Manbij area soon. Turkey's defense minister Hulusi Akar told state-owned news agency today that earlier Turkish and US forces have been carrying out patrols in Manbij independent of each other, but now after training they will patrol jointly. In the occupied West Bank, Israeli troops killed a Palestinian man and wounded 3 others during a raid in a village today. NATO says it will not deploy more nuclear weapons in Europe in response to Russian breach of a nuclear arms control treaty. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said in Brussels today that the United States was in full compliance with the 1987 Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, but it is no more effective after Russia developed a ground-launched cruise missile SSC-8. Cricket. The first T20 of 3-match series between Pakistan and Australia is being played at Abu Dhabi tonight. The match will start at 2100 hours Pakistan Standard Time. And finally, the weather report. Weather remained dry in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. To end the news headlines once again. Foreign Minister has urged the United Nations to send a commission of inquiry to probe human rights abuses in occupied Kashmir by Indian forces. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops sent their fresh act of state terrorism murdered 2 youth, including a PhD scholar in Srinagar today. President and Prime Minister have vowed to make Pakistan a polio-free country. Information Minister says a committee has been constituted to ascertain the causes of fire at Press Information Department in Islamabad. Pakistan has rejected as baseless and unfounded Afghan authorities' allegations regarding Kandahar attacks. First T20 of 3-match series between Pakistan and Australia is being played at Abu Dhabi tonight. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.